All things are yours. You are Christ, and Christ is God's. A reading from the first letter of St. Paul to the Corinthians, chapter 3, verses 18 to 23. Let no one deceive himself. If anyone among you thinks that he is wise in this age, let him become a fool, that he may become wise. For the wisdom of this world is folly with God. For it is written, He catches the wise in their craftiness. And again, the Lord knows that the thoughts of the wise are futile. So let no one boast of men. For all things are yours, whether Paul or Apollos or Cephas, or the world or life or death, or the present or the future, all are yours, and you are Christ, and Christ is God's. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Psalms 23. Your response will be, The Lord's is the earth and its fullness. The Lord's is the earth and its fullness, the world and all its peoples. It is He who set it on the seas. On the waters He made it firm. Your response will be, The Lord's is the earth and its fullness. Who shall climb the mountain of the Lord? Who shall stand in His holy place? The man with clean hands and pure heart, who desires not worthless things, who has not sworn so as to deceive his neighbor. Your response will be, The Lord's is the earth and its fullness. He shall receive blessings from the Lord and reward from the God who saves him. Such are the men who seek Him, seek the face of the God of Jacob. Your response will be, The Lord's is the earth and its fullness. They left everything and followed Jesus. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 5, verses 1 to 11. While the people pressed upon Jesus to hear the word of God, He was standing by the lake of Gennesaret, and He saw two boats by the lake, but the fishermen had gone out of them and were washing their nets. Getting into one of the boats, which was Simon's, He asked him to put out a little from the land, and he sat down and taught the people from the boat. And when he had ceased speaking, he said to Simon, Put out into the deep sea and let down your nets for a catch. And Simon answered, Master, we toiled all night and took nothing, but at your word I will let down the nets. And when they had done this, they enclosed a great shoal of fish, and as their nets were breaking, they beckoned to their partners in the other boat to come and help them. And they came and filled both the boats, so that they began to sink. But when Simon Peter saw it, he fell down at Jesus' knees, saying, Depart from me, for I am a sinful man, O Lord. For he was astonished, and all that were with him, at the catch of fish which they had taken. And so also were James and John, sons of Zebedee, who were partners with Simon. And Jesus said to Simon, Don't be afraid, henceforth you will be catching men. And when they had brought their boats to land, they left everything and followed Him. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to God.